intro yet. We promised one. Oh, that one we haven't used yet because it corrupted. So we haven't talked about the intro and outro. So
do it again.
Episode 2,
Numero dos. Yes, I did it. Numero dos. We had a conversation off camera talking about how we need an intro and outro because we haven't actually got an intro and outro.
No.
So we was like, we need one, and I said personally that I feel that our intro, we should say the episode of the number in the number of the episode in different languages.
I agree to it. So I agree to it. But now it's put pressure onto us, even though it's only like 2 words. You just use Spanish.
Yeah, but numero dos. It's when we run out of
languages.
We'll never run out. I don't think we'll run out of languages. I don't know how many languages
we'll just intro it different each time.
We'll do a running start. We'll sing a song. One division, one division.
I don't do that. So, the topic for today is something that we've just discussed. I'm gonna hopefully, I'll put an image or a video on there of what we agreed or what encouraged this conversation.
Yeah, I think a video should be decent.
I'll do it now, depending if I'm gonna edit it. But check the video now.
Getting to the point now where I think men and women are opposite ends of the spectrum. I really do. I think men are very stupid and very simple, and for some reason, ladies, you don't want to understand that. We are like that from birth. That is not something we can help.
Hopefully, the video played.
Okay.
Pause if it didn't work, deal with it. But mainly from what I showed that and Tribal Comedy on Instagram. I came across them out of nowhere, but they comedy show, stand up, not your basic generic Bowie stuff, but it's actually quite funny. And I had one guy was talking about relationships, and it's something that we love to talk about because it's just fun. And and I showed Jordan just before this talk because we didn't really plan to do a talk for today, and he said, "Yeah, after this, it's like, yeah, this is a concept we need to do right now."
It's fresh on the mind. It's fresh on the mind.
It was there. And we decided, what was the title?
Men versus women. Honest boy.
That's it. I was like, in relationships, in life, man was just like men versus women.
General. That's it.
So hopefully the crop out explain where we're coming from. If not, then just take over for it. But how do we introduce this topic? Why are we talking about men versus women?
Oh, I don't know. Like... okay, well, we'll start from what the man said on the video. The man said that men and women are on 2 completely different spectrums. Do you know what I'm saying? That what men are here and women are there. And I agree with it, and I feel like everyone else should agree with it as well.
Okay.
Not that, yeah, they should. They're like stupid. So, my theory...
Your theory.
Right, we'll just do a generic one and we'll probably snowball into it. But my theory is women overcomplicate men and men undercomplicate women. I don't even know if undercomplicate is a word, but women.
I get it.
Do you see what I'm going for?
Okay.
Women expect the most from men when really truly we're stupid and simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
Kiss.
That's the guidelines all women should follow. Keep it simple, stupid, because that's us.
I low-key blame Disney.
What?
Because all the Disney films, the Disney princess films, say as long as you do this and your heart is pure, you'll find your prince and he's everything you want.
Oh no, piss off, man.
No, listen.
No, because you're gonna turn around and you're gonna turn around and say, it's all this is everyone's happy.
No,
Disney is made for kids. the man them's a PD Leo.
What were they watching when they were kids? Probably Disney.
Well, it always depends on your household.
Well, it depends on, okay, true.
Exactly.
However,
As soon as y'all born, they start telling y'all stuff like, you are a pretty princess. Give you little dresses and stuff to make you look like a princess. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not a princess. You are not no princess. Even if you were a princess, ladies, what makes you think I want a princess? You know how hard it is to get a princess? Maintain a princess? You know what princesses are? You read fairy tales? Princesses are in the middle of the woods, surrounded by 7 midgets and witches is trying to poison their fruit. Why are people trying to kill you, lady? What did you do?
I'm not saying it shouldn't, but people are promised, usually kids, you can be whatever you want when you grow up.
all
And that's
ki-
beautiful.
but
Or
all
you
kids
deserve
should.
this. Yeah, great. However, there's only a few Disney films about princesses that go out and get what they want to.
Brave. Mulan.
Princess and the Frog.
Pocahontas.
Moana. No, not Pocahontas. Not
that's what I-
Pocahontas. That was a true story based on a 14-year-old girl that betrayed her tribe.
Okay, man. All right, man.
Don't let me go into it.
Damn.
Don't let me go into it.
Whatever, man. Okay, seeing as we just snowballed onto Disney real quick, and we might as well just chat about it.
Okay, let me connect the dots.
All right.
Because before we go into Disney,
Okay,
because I
fine.
really could go in, but because they overcomplicate it, say because I do this, they have an image from early of what they believe their perfect men should be, and as the world opens up and realize it's not what they expected, they still have that imaginary mode of my man should be this, and life teaches them, hopefully, as I like to believe, again my own understanding, just full disclosure, that even though they can't find a guy that represents every single thing that they want, they still believe they've made these artificial boxes that need ticking, and there's not a perfect guy out there, but they still strive on finding it or finding that person. But because it's not there, they're still never fulfilled. Even if their glass is like majority filled, they're still going to be comparing to other candidates that could be their perfect male, their perfect other half, that have the one or two things that the person that they're with has 7 or 8 of. If that makes sense, like the 20-80 rule.
See, I don't agree.
Why did I get married one? That was in there too.
I get that. I agree with it to an extent, but I don't think it's Disney. I don't think Disney's the
No,
problem.
I'm not blaming
no,
Disney
no.
completely.
But what I'm saying is, I don't
But
think
it stems there.
I don't think it stems there. I think from like, and this is just coming from a teacher background.
Oh, okay. Props.
I think from like 0, like from birth to like, I'm gonna say year 6 roughly. So that's 10, 11, right? I think from there, from anything I watch is just a blank slate. Like it goes in one ear and out the other. Like they're not like, if we're talking about Disney, they're not, the women aren't looking at it like Prince Charming does this, blah 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 blah, and men ain't looking at like I've got to go and save a princess. Like they're not they're looking at it like bad, good, evil portrayal, whatever, like that kind of simplistic form.
Okay.
Right. I think when it gets to like year 10, not year 10, when they get to 10, 11, they start watching a bit more adulty, a bit more mature TV. They start having a bit more conversations with their friends, especially when they get into year 7 and they're watching stuff like
World changes when you get into
they're watching stuff like Made in Chelsea and Gogglebox or whatever film they're watching.
being exposed to things like that at younger ages
Yeah,
too.
and they that's where they're getting their thing, and their celebrities are
That's when these things
breaking
matter.
up.
That's where image matters more than
Yeah.
expected.
So-
how people talk, where they're from, their background, who they know, how much money their family makes too.
Yeah.
That shapes them too.
And that's why I think from that point of view, that's when they start going, oh, I'm meant to be 7 foot tall, and has to be an athlete, and has to be intellectually smart, a family man, because they're shaped around all that
What they're exposed to.
What they're exposed to.
Okay, I get that.
Going back
I
to
get that.
Disney,
Going back to Disney.
when I ain't stopping on Disney.
Okay, cool. I am beyond
Going back to Disney,
go.
right? I think Disney, and it goes to the men versus women chat as well.
Okay,
actually.
cool.
I think Disney misrepresentate women and men. Let me explain why, and let me give you my point of view. As a male, right, you could not tell me right now to go into the woods and go save a princess that I don't even know.
Fact.
Right. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening.
No.
Let me think. Sleeping Beauty. I'm scared of heights. I'm not climbing no tower to kiss her. And I don't know where she's been. She's been to bed.
Same for Shrek as well.
Yeah.
Dragon
No,
Lava.
but he was doing it selfishly. Shrek was doing it for him.
Yeah, but think about it. When Shrek was in the castle, how many dead bodies were there? Being sold a lie, like, yep, you're the one destined to go
No,
save the
no,
princess.
no.
Bare dead bodies.
No.
Bare skeletons.
Yeah, but he was like, yo, they're all dead. But because he wasn't going to slay the dragon, he was like, yo, screw the dragon. But the only reason he went back for the dragon because of his homeboy. Homeboy got snapped up real quick. He was just going for the princess. He didn't give two dums. But he just wanted his swamp.
Yeah, he was wanted to. I was using the
yeah.
Spaniards as an example because they're all failed princes
Yeah.
or believers that they think
They're all trying.
it's destined for them.
No.
They all died.
I'm not going to do that.
Where's your son gone? Oh, he's going to go to the princess.
Oh, okay.
It's not. How long's it been? 7 years.
I don't know. I'm not risking my life for someone I do not know.
Fact.
I'm not doing it. So Disney are making out that all men need to go and risk their life for these girls.
Take the risk, take the chance.
Yeah.
That's
Go
it for
do
you.
it. Like he's not perfect if he don't come for you. Nah, bun that.
He needs to prove himself how by risking his life
Yeah.
and giving up his family.
Yeah, that's it. But can we all start questioning how these women are getting trapped, please? Can we start having this serious conversation? How are these women putting themselves
In
in
Shrek, she was cursed. She was cursed as a child.
Okay, her dad's a fool. Next.
Oh, well, then again, that brings to another concept. All of the Disney films, think about it, is lack thereof or terrible parenting.
All of them are awful parenting.
All of them.
Every one of them.
Apart from the princesses,
Or they don't have one.
They don't have one at all.
Yeah.
Or do it for themselves.
Like who?
Well, Tiana, for example, she lost her dad
Okay, yeah.
in Princess and the
Yeah,
Frog.
okay.
Mum was always there for her. And I can't get over Princess and the Frog. Her goal was to simply open her own business.
I know.
She married a prince, got dragged through swamp and voodoo, and she could sit on her ass and do nothing. But she was like, alright, cool. But I'm still opening my restaurant. And I'm
Yeah.
still going to work there. It's
Good.
mine. What's the name of it? Oh, Princess. No, it's Tiana's place because that's mine and my daddy's room. And that's what the thing was.
I can tell you why. I'm not going to say it on a big podcast, but there's levels to it. Anyway, let me move on. So when you look at me like that, I'm not saying it on big podcast.
Yeah, I would've said
I don't
it.
want a backlash. But
Not yet. But yeah.
Right, but
But
there's-
every opening is just
levels
terrible
to
parenting.
it is. It is.
Terrible parenting. I can't go over there, Little Mermaid.
Nah, listen. If I was Zeus, I would have clapped her down with my little Poseidon. Sorry, what Zeus? I'm thinking of a.
Yeah, it's just in the same kind of area.
No, because I'm thinking of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
Bad parenting too.
Yeah, awful parenting.
Came back to the world, pumped his mortal mum, and then was banished for pumping mortals.
Yeah.
In one rule,
Don't do it.
rubber. Oh, don't do it. I was gonna say rubber. Just
But also don't do it.
all that. Don't do it.
Is a god. Is a god. But yeah. I would have clapped her up. Oh, they clapped her. Oh, you want to go and see? Get your rest
Don't
inside.
even know.
Chop
if
off her fin.
He would like you.
And she.
I've got a lips test, brother. In how many days until I lose my life and my voice and where it's at?
Because you know what worst
You
thing
have
is?
the whole family for dick.
Yeah, and literally she went to go and trust man, gal them. And do you know what the worst thing is? Her friends were still telling her not to do it. Sebastian literally had a whole song number for her. Under the sea, don't go to the devil. Under the sea. If you're with me, blah, blah, blah,
But then he got the last. She did it. Kiss the girl, and then it's like the remix.
Because he actually.
Just like, alright, you did it.
Now you're in
Dumbass.
trouble.
Now I have to say no.
And it's time to kiss the girl. Yeah.
That remix with the reggaeton, did it? Yeah, it works.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to do it. But that's my little diss.
Poor parenting. Most Disney films are based around poor decisions, people having too much experience or too much responsibility. I'm grown, I can do this, realizing it's a bad mistake, and they don't even always save themselves. It's everyone else that told them not to do it, but still helped them do it.
And
in the first place.
literally everyone else says them.
And they don't ever say thank you properly. It's, oh, thanks, you're always there for me. No, I saved my life. I ain't got a family no more.
Do you know what? Actually, that let me just have this little chat real quickly. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I love the fact that we started on men versus women, and we're really engaged in Disney.
Yeah.
I don't regret it, but I just like the fact that we've done this.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. How did she come across the dwarfs? Was that ever explained? Because I
That
only
was one of the oldest.
yeah, I
TV
only watched it a few times because, like, at my young age, I'm like, why is she around?
The
so
dwarfs
many...
just found it.
I was like, why is she around so many men? And why someone pumped her? As I got older,
How older men? Which one do you think would pump her?
sleepy,
Sleepy.
sleepy,
Sleepy.
sleepy,
How?
because he slept on. No, this is what I'm saying. Out of all of them, sleep is pumping. Out of all of them,
I don't even know the names. I don't even know the names.
Oh, I can't remember.
I was thinking about moods.
Sleepy, happy,
cranky,
no,
pissed off.
anger. Oh no, I can't remember. But
Grumpy's
but
in there.
I remember Sleepy because he's got that little. He's got the
Yeah,
beanie.
he's the one with the beanie.
And the one is I'm just tired all the time. He's the one that's pumping him. Because
There was one that was always like gas for as long as that's happy.
yeah, and
I think whoever the angry or grumpy is, that one.
no.
Because when you got that tension, it's a great release.
No, because they're too aggressive.
Exactly.
No,
That's not what it wants. She's
no,
just
she don't.
suffering.
She don't want to know. She don't want to know.
She don't know what she wants. She been apple and died.
Yeah, but she don't want to know. She's talking to.
How can you talk for
She don't want
her?
to know. Happy's the best friend.
Happy's the friend zone.
Happy's the best friend.
Yeah.
Go, I want to be. I want to pump. No, shut up. Stay over there.
No, you're like a brother to me.
But I still want to pump. Incest. So that's wrong. But it's nasty. But if anyone's beaten, it's Sleepy, because Sleepy's just sitting there, mind his own business. All Sleepy's thinking about is sleep.
So he's playing the I'm not interested.
He's not playing. That's him. And she's like,
That's what girls go
yeah.
for.
And she's like,
If
what?
you line a girl up in a room and like there's 10 men in the room.
She goes to the one that's not interested?
8, 9 of them are all going for her.
She goes to the one that's interested, and that's Sleepy. She'll be like, yo, why are you sitting over there? I'm sleepy, innit? Oh, I got something to put you
I'm
to
sure
sleep.
there's another
No, I'm
emotion
sleepy.
that of the dwarfs that can be more like mysterious, not caring. Because there's a grumpy one that just hates everything.
Yeah, but he hates something, so he cares about something. He hates it.
But Sleepy cares about sleep.
No, he cares
That's
about.
still something.
Yeah, but all he's doing, he's not
She's
showing.
like,
He's not showing.
Sleepy, come get these cheeks.
Yeah, but he's
and
not-
Sleepy's like, nah, but I just want to
No,
sleep.
no, but he's not showing any emotion towards it. So he's just like, yo, I'm
It's,
tired.
it's
Like, I'm
it's
tired.
dedication and admiration of sleep.
I'm
It's
tired. I'm tired, bro. Like that's it. Whereas
I get where you're coming from.
Whereas Grumpy, he's just like, I don't want to clap your cheeks.
Because that can be seen as the same like understanding. It's like I
Don't
want to
put
do that
too
'cause
dry.
I want to go to work, whistle the song, and go back to work. Okay. Either way, I think we've established that if you're happy and give them attention, they don't want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know, and it actually pisses me off, man.
why I said it.
It actually pisses me off because the amount of times I've had conversations with women, the amount of times I've had conversation with my women friend, which, by the way, you can have,
Yes.
like, without there being any sexual tension or any sexual tension. It depends on how you become friends in the first place. If you try to pursue something and she's
And
like,
then it ends
no,
up being friends, there's
and
still
then,
a
and,
sexual
there's
facet
still
there.
there's sexual something there. But if you're just generally friends, like, yo, we
If
just
you're friends
fight.
and you don't know where you are, fuck and see what happens.
I
Remove the sexual tension.
I am an advocate of best friends, like girl best friend, boy best friends. I'm an advocate of girl best friend, boy best friends. Fucking
Oh, that's what I was going to.
yeah, because then you know,
BFP,
then you know,
best
because
friend pump.
because you already know that as a friend, like in that realm, you can trust them, you can talk to them, you can find in them, you get along, you have fun.
There's no awkwardness. There's nothing else to prove.
Your friends like her friends like you, like everything's cool, nothing. So if you pump and then you go, oh, you know what, shit.
Because there's no, it's like, oh, we're all this, but we don't know. Again, I don't want to be like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, you should always be friends and know, like, you know, I don't want to go too much into religion, but like, sex before marriage, whatnot. But I want to go into all that. However, in terms of like, well, giving all, as in like, I don't know what's going on. Are we this? Are we that? Are we that? Find out.
Yeah, might as well.
Find out.
What's the worst? that's
Life's
gonna
too
happen?
short. You shoot your shot 2021.
Yeah, exactly. What's the worst that's gonna
Hashtag
happen?
that.
All that's gonna happen is if you pump, you're gonna look at each other and go,
We pumped.
well, you probably shouldn't do that again.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
cool,
like,
bet.
yo, how you feeling?
There's gonna be no
Anything
awkwardness.
cool?
The only time there's gonna be awkwardness, I say
Is if one feels
awkwardness,
something,
if
yeah.
one feels something and one doesn't.
But
But
as
because,
friends,
because
you
you're
know
good
that?
friends,
Yeah.
you should be able to talk about it. Yo, I've got feelings for you. We need to stay friends because I don't have them feelings for you. Okay, cool, done.
And if you can't be friends too,
You
you've
what?
moved on.
Yeah.
You've moved on because you've answered that question. And even if you didn't know, you now got an answer. You can move on.
You weren't friends before because clearly the whole point of just the whole point of you being friends because one of you wanted to pump.
Yeah, because one of them to be. Now
And
that
now-
you found out the answer, and
You
there's
can move on.
emotional attachment,
There you
move
go.
on.
Problem solved.
Oh, but what if I lose a friend? You've got an answer. That's the risk. That's that compromise.
Because
Because that's the risk you take.
Because they're not a friend. If they pumped you and you've turned around and said, and one's caught feelings and one hasn't, they've turned around and said, oh, you know what, I'm not feeling it, and that person's gone, all right, I can't be your friend then. Well, that's bullshit.
That's up to y'all to decide. But either way, you've got an answer to make a decision based
No,
on.
it's bullshit. It's
Okay.
no, because if you're friends, right, and you slept together, you're either gonna laugh about it the next day, you're either gonna go, actually, you know what, there's actually feelings there from both
From
sides.
there.
Or one person's gonna go, I like it, and the other person's not. Now, all three situations, you should still be able to stay friends because you're friends. If you argue with your best friend, if me and you were to have an argument, right, we would argue. 30 seconds later, okay, we're cool now, we're done it, right? But if I was to argue with you, right, and you go, right, you do that, then you want my friend in the first place because I can't get
If
to
that
the
friendship was based on something that can end like that, then
it's not friend. So
then-
therefore, if you're friends with the opposite sex or the same sex, if you swing that way, we do not discriminate on this podcast. But if you beat and then you turn around and they're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, like I can't be your friend now. But there you go. They're trying to know what friend in the first place. They're trying to pump.
They're just trying to pump.
They're trying to be. That goes both. That swings both ways. Male and women, men and women. It swings both ways.
Cool.
Just throwing that out there.
I want to go back to the great concept. I really like the fact that we rotated back and we still go back to this.
It's never key.
But men versus women, topic of conversation. What was also said in that that video, just in case I didn't edit it, was the fact that I think the gentleman said that it was selfish for women to go through what they go through in terms of how they mature a lot quicker than guys.
At the start, at the very early age.
Yeah, at the very age they mature, and he used the joke where again they're given the toys that men are given compared to the women. Like my nieces from young ages were given dolls, babies to look after them, care after them like moms.
I think it's because as soon as you born women, you're born with responsibilities. As soon as you born, they hand you they give you little fake babies to take care of. And tiny vacuums and stoves and stuff. Then you start looking at us like, who's gonna help me with this? Lady, I'm 7. I don't care about that baby. I don't know why it's crying. Take the batteries out. I didn't give it to you.
I was given slime, you know.
In the corner of my room, right, you can't see it, but I've got a doll from a niece that's just been chilling there.
I got slime. Think about.
That's true.
No, think about the toys you got as kids, as a child, as a kid. Just really think about when you can remember. I got football, I got basketball. I had a basketball hoop, obviously, man. Don't continue to hoop the ball. I had football. I had all that stuff because I was a sporty kid.
Based on what I'm doing.
Yeah, based on what I'm doing. But really think about the presents you got from other people. I got slime. I never got any crayons.
Things to wear, clothing.
Yeah, I got clothing. I got a mobile phone, like one of them toy little mobile phones. I got action figures. Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles,
like the
swords,
the Nerf guns,
a WWE belt,
the car,
the Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I got all that. Whereas my sister was getting Barbie houses and easy bake ovens and
things to look after.
I spoke to so many people about this, but there's only literally a handful of people. So I'm gonna say it on here, and I want y'all to come into our comments, DMs, something, whatever, and let me know if this was a real thing or I was dreaming it, because I feel it's a real thing. Did you ever have a McFlurry maker?
No. What would I have a McFlurry
Right.
maker?
There was a toy. Do you know like the popcorn maker?
Ice cream maker.
No, it was called a McFlurry maker.
No.
And there was a You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
I'm not doubting you.
I need to show you. So
if you remove that, then
no, we can still hear it. Don't worry about that.
I'm not doubting the fact that I'm sure there is.
No,
this is clearly something that's bothering you more, and you're using this as a segue to prove
maker.
it. Okay. Well, the concept was guys don't get the gifts or toys as a young age compared to girls.
Yeah,
they get given toys with responsibilities.
The McFlurry machine. I'm not gonna press the video. But it was
2015.
It was a real thing. It was crazy. But no one else knew. But my point being, like you just said, at a young age, guys got like completely opposite toys, and that's why women mature a lot more.
There's a lot of other reasons too in terms of what goes on in the women's body.
Also, I think from a young age, they are taught, they are spoken to differently, they are taught differently. Obviously,
a lady must carry herself a certain way.
You don't do that. It's not ladylike.
Not ladylike.
Just a bunch of other.
And they're cared for more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
if I even now, even now to this day, if I fell on road, right? I was just walking.
Get up.
And I fell.
Stop being a bitch.
Everyone's looking at me like, ha, dickhead. If a woman
was
fell,
like, oh, let me help her.
I'm running over like.
It's like, oh, let me save you.
Yeah.
Put the cape on. That's where the Disney prince comes into it. Oh,
It's true. It's true. So like,
I must save her.
And that's why we're on two different ends of the spectrum. And that's why I feel women try to overcomplicate us, because they feel, look at all the stuff that we're giving. Like, if we need all this to be happy, and whatever. You must need all this to be happy. And I said it in episode 1.
Indeed.
Send me photos.
Okay. No.
Right.
Men don't need as much
Send
as
me photos.
to feel content.
Tell me
to
I'm
feel-
pretty.
To feel content, to feel comfortable, to feel just to feel happy in a relationship.
We don't need much.
Men don't need much.
We don't need much. I'm telling you.
Especially compared to women. Men don't need much.
Not at all.
It's like be there but not there.
Just be around.
Just like not like reminders when we're still in a relationship, but like don't just like I'm gonna be your mom now. That's weird.
Just be
I've seen
around.
relationships where it's like that's not your wifey, that's low key,
That's
your
not-
carer.
That's not your role.
It's weird.
Be
Be you with me.
I can care for myself, and sometimes I might need a little pick me up. That's fine, but just be stroke my beard, stroke my face, give me love, and just care for me. Like don't care for me. Like if I'm sick, like I don't know about you.
This is getting personal.
I'm not give me this. Right.
It is.
I don't know about you, but when I'm ill, I like to lock myself off from the world. Mainly because when I've got a cold and stuff, mainly I don't want to infect someone else because I hate colds. But 2, because I hate colds. Like I hate them so much that I find it personal when I get one. Like
Okay.
if I was to sneeze now, you'll see my face change. I'm like, for fuck's sake, because I hate it, can't stand it. Right. So I'm already in a mood. I'm in a I'm Black Panther. I need to.
I don't feel weakness.
I don't feel weakness. I need to
This
get
is the
rid of
enemy
this.
poisoning my
Leave
system.
me alone. Lock myself away. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I don't want to be babied.
get that.
But for some reason,
But the opposite stereotype is man flu means I need everything done for me.
yeah, no,
I need a
it's just
carer.
it's just a cold. But the more you tell me it's man flu, the more I'm gonna play up to it. Oh, you just got man flu. All right, then look after me then. Bathe me.
Yeah. Are you got a cold or do you need me to look after you? Is it worse?
Well,
It's worse?
yeah,
Give me food, give me love, give
yeah.
me attention.
If you're gonna do it all
If
for
you
me,
want to be a mummy, I'll be baby. It's just like, it's cool.
but I don't need that, and this is why I feel like women, like I said, overcomplicate things.
Now, I agree in regards, I think we're on the same page in terms of the princess and early responsibility compared to men and women, guys and girls, boys and girls in that young age.
Also, real quick, before you say your question,
Yeah, right.
do you not think post-nut syndrome is a real thing?
I'm sorry, what?
Post-nut syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Right. So this is actually
What
hilarious.
syndrome?
Post-nut.
Wait. What? I think I can understand post nuts.
Post-nut. So
Okay.
my theory is.
This is your theory.
It's not my theory.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's a theory. It's a
Well,
theory
you're
that
like,
it's a
Jordan's
theory.
theory.
It's a theory I believe. Right. A man.
So it's a theory you've heard, but you believe in it.
100%.
Okay. All right.
A man will never know if he truly likes you until he nuts.
Until his actions after he nuts.
Until he nuts, and it that moment after.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think, right, like this is where the whole you're a little fuckboy comes into it. Like I don't think, like, don't get me wrong, I think a lot of men are arseholes, right? Because they generally play up to the whole fuckboy regime. Like they
I'm gonna
generally
defend guys because
wait.
in terms of the good guy, like we've already tried to say, when you tick the boxes that women believe that they want, they realize they don't want it. They don't want it, and for a reason, it's not for them. You get friend zoned.
Yeah,
So sadly, you have to become the guy. Back to the deal.
yeah, you do.
That you believe that they want.
Yes.
If that guy happens to be a footboy,
Then so be it.
so be it.
Because it's their fault for I agree with
Okay,
that.
continue.
Right, but I feel like a lot of guys, so a lot of, especially some of the good guys, but a lot of guys generally believe everything they say to you. They believe everything they say. I generally have feelings for you. I generally want to see you. I generally want to spend time with you. Until they're not. And then when they're not, they know if all their feelings are true. No, they know if all their feelings were true, or it was
Look what you
BS.
said. Is it as long as my bitches love me? As soon as I come to my senses.
Yes, it's like it's wild, and no one will
I
ever understand it,
confirm that.
and no one will ever understand it. But like,
No woman will ever.
you will never ever understand the feeling. Like if you're trying, like when you're speaking to someone,
When you're pursuing a chick,
and everything, like you will drop. I'm telling you right now, if you're pursuing someone and you know you're pursuing them, you drop
That's
everyone.
game.
No, you drop everything.
game. That's it.
It's done.
Like this is it. This
Game, set, match. It's done. Like, because you're just so
There's things where you
focused.
start to believe it, like, yo, these feelings might be true.
They're really
because,
true.
yo, I'm going in.
No, you believe it.
I'm dropping, chilling with Amanda. I'm
You
going.
really, really believe it.
Fact.
It's your euros. It's coming home. It's been coming home from the first game. Like,
This
you,
is
you're
this
in
is the boys of '66 coming back with
It's your
bringing it home.
tournament, you know it. But then you get to the semi-final and you're in a penalty shootout and you go, alright, I ain't coming home. You've had that shot and you're like,
No. It's not that because
coming home.
to successfully get the beat is to secure it.
Yeah.
It's like you think the world's going to change as soon as you get that trophy.
and you lift it.
And you're like, you scored, you
like-
celebrate because during the moment it's fantastic. It's everything you wished
Yeah.
it to be and
And
more.
you get there.
You
and
get
it's
the
like,
trophy and you're like, and that goal that you once saw is has got a
But do you know-
silver, got a rust to
But
it.
you know
You're
what's
like,
so annoying? Because
not
I've
what
been
for.
in that
world
situation.
Isn't that?
Because I fully sit there
not
and
the
I try
same.
and go, nah man, this ain't right.
Because we've
Nah.
painted a picture of like what we thought it was.
And then the worst thing is you feel so bad then having to go to the, but like, I just don't have them. And then you're in a complex.
in a catch-22 right
You're
there.
in a catch-22 because you go, right, do I just stick in it and kind of just hope it fizzles out? Or do I just dip?
Do you end it? do you professionally
Because-
and respectfully end it?
Because if I
or
just
dip or
if
be
I-
a dickhead.
if I just go, then I'm gonna be classed as a dickhead.
Yeah.
If I stay, sooner or later I'm gonna be classed as a dickhead.
Okay, I'm sure we can agree. The right answer is to own up and say, "Yo, they're saying it." We know
How
that
do you
because
explain? You can't explain
you
it.
can't explain it. However, would you rather explain it straight away? It's not ripping off a bandage because it's still gonna fucking hurt. However,
Yeah.
or would you rather waste both people's time,
Yeah,
both
no,
parties'
I agree.
time later on in months, weeks, years,
I
where
agree.
emotions catch even more?
I
And
agree.
that rip, I know, I'm the same we agree to. That bandage becomes something that if it rips, it's gonna tear a hole in a few people. Family gets involved, friends involved too. Might have to leave the house, might have to leave the country, depending on how many people they know. Might have to change name.
Narcos. But it's true, like it's so I can't.
It sucks.
But
It's gonna
on
suck either way, but
on the
the
flip
right thing
side,
to do in regards to that.
on the flip side, when you're not and you go, yeah, and you're looking at it you're like, yeah, like, because your feelings are validated. And you're like, yeah,
We did it.
yeah. And you sit there, it's
You
great.
sit down in your head, you're like high fiving yourself. Yeah, we did it. Check you out. Yeah,
You start thinking,
we did it.
you start
We
thinking
did
there's
it.
so much like, man, how am I gonna tell the man them? Hot Boy Summer cancelled. Like it's all over. Gym membership don't need it
It's
no
just
more.
like y'all are playing the game, but I've won.
Like, what do I do?
You're winning the race. I'm sitting down, cooling down. Like I've done it.
It's great. It's a great feeling.
Many people have tried, but I've conquered.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. And you just look at it and they're just like sleeping. Oh no, it depends how you play whack-a-mole in it.
Heard that on TikTok in terms of you've man them. If you've done a good job, they don't get up afterwards.
And she's just there.
If you finish your job, you've
She's there,
secured
like,
the situation.
sleeping.
But they get up like, high five, that was great. So, do you want something to eat? Like, I'm having a shower. It's like,
Just make a lighter. Just get a curled in a ball. Like, not in a, do you know when girls sleep and they're just
like
like,
little.
yeah, and they're in that little cocoon, probably singing Drake in their head. Even when the sky is falling, even when the sun don't shine. Yeah, it is real.
Oh,
but my point is, it's a great feeling. But anyway, circling back to where we were going.
where did we end up?
Oh no,
It feels
it is-
confirming the post-nut theory.
yeah, the post-nut
I can join that. I co-sign.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great feeling.
But it's a dangerous place to be in.
Yeah, oh, the whole
Because
world's a
that's where that
dangerous
pillow talk scenario comes into it, where girls know that when they want a question answered, they throw it back.
place.
They get what they want, and then that's when all the electrolytes ain't working, the brain ain't working as efficiently you want. It's like, so do you want to go see my mum tomorrow? I ain't see no parents. But that isn't the sober mind speaking, this is the post-nut mind speaking, this is pillow talk. Pillow talk, you's like, yeah, sure, not a problem.
Roll
yeah,
over.
I'll take you shopping tomorrow with your mum. Yeah, I don't mind looking after
I ain't gonna lie to you, Maury.
going
Like,
out, golf with your dad.
Depending on what time you said situations happening, I fell asleep. I'll tell you straight. It depends what time it is.
I don't feel comfortable falling asleep before they go.
What?
I don't feel comfortable falling asleep before they go.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Well, they can stay.
I don't trust. It's not that I don't trust them, but I like to keep my diet.
Like, it depends because we've gone into this conversation, so it is what it is. Like, I'm a night owl. I ain't gonna lie.
You're a night owl.
Yeah, I'm a night owl.
Define a night owl, because I don't think you're a night owl, bro.
I'm alright. I'm a night
I don't
owl.
think you're a night owl, bro.
Like,
No.
like I will go.
I'm calling out to the mandem, our mandem. I beg you, tell me which one of us two are a night owl.
No.
Because I don't think he knows what a night owl is, bro.
No. What I'm trying to turn around.
Please define your statement. Please define
is
your statement.
if I'm with my chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being a night.
Oh.
No, I'm not talking your stupid question. I stay up till 4 a.m. every day.
See, why do you have to disrespect? I'll just clarify.
Some of us
night
have
owl
work
means
and
like
get
you
up.
go to bed at times. That isn't a night owl. That's just like a normal human being.
No, I beat a night.
Okay.
But like at stupid times in the night, like 4 a.m. Like I will randomly wake up.
So
and
you
go,
beat.
I'll be like.
So between the hours of comfortably say what 10 and 6. Is that then your beat times? Yeah. 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. is your beta clock.
If I had a preference, I'd fully go.
Not who's there?
Hello.
Hi.
Are you awake? Hello. And if I get that little go at sleep, I'm like dang 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 dang. I think I'm having a great time. I'll tell you straight. I will tell you flat out. I'm having an absolutely fantastic time.
No preference of time for me, bro.
I have no preference.
Time.
I don't know why.
I've perfected like what 3 hours a night sleep. Not by force because I've just got fucked up sleeping patterns. So I'm ready to go.
I don't know why I have a preference, but for some reason,
No wrong with a preference.
it just works out.
That just makes it more engaging. It's like, alright, cool. It's 10 p.m. That means I got T minus 8 hours. And someone gonna get this. Sounds like a low time. Someone gonna get it because I got T minus this many.
I don't know. It's weird.
Look at that.
Here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we now I'm gonna move on to like dating slightly.
Okay, but let me go back to mine in terms of
I'm gonna get some.
who's in control.
Yeah, I'm having Pepsi.
Shout out Ronaldo. Recently saw his I'm sure we've all seen it too, of him removing the said brand.
Yeah, well, I'm not Ronaldo.
We haven't got an influence that can make a company lose £4 billion. So,
and there was nothing else.
I'll shout out that because I love that. Pogba did it too. I am a fan now. I showed you what
the influencer effect. So
yeah,
I'm telling you.
But you're more of an influence than me. You're closer to 1K. But yeah, I'm a fan. I did not like influencers because that's just poison. But that positive influence, that theory of how like one man could make such a big difference. I know it's cheesy. I know it's like pretty. It could even be staged, but I like that, and I co-sign it now. So I rate because I've searched the fact that there are positive influences out there too. So I rate it, and I support you depending on how stupid you're gonna be.
But I don't care as long as I'm getting that money.
Okay, so you might be the wrong type of influencer.
But I'm not even saying
I don't care as long as it's based
I'm not
on
even saying
money.
I'm gonna get like.
I don't care as long as it's based on money.
Yeah, I don't care. I got houses to feed. I don't care. I don't care. Right.
Okay.
If it's like I'm not saying I'm an influencer or anything. Like I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is as soon as I get to 1K followers, I'm finding like Instagram. The company told me I can make money from it as soon as I get 1K.
By the way.
So as soon as I get 1K, 1002 because people are petty. As soon as I get like 2 extra followers over, I'm trying to get that money. I don't know how. I don't know how it works.
Keep us updated.
I will. Don't
Keep
worry.
updated,
Every
'cause I'm sure
podcast I'll let you know at this very moment in time. While we're in this certain time, I want to get closer to the mic so you can see me in the middle of the screen. I'm at 9,980 something, I think. I'd really
Just
appreciate-
follow me, man.
I'd really appreciate it if a friend tells a friend. Like I said, I did say in the first podcast. I don't know, but what I'm saying is, if I can make money, we can make money. Everyone can make money. So let's get to 1K together. I'll follow you all back. You know, that's not a problem. I'll have 2,000 followers and 2,000 following. That's not a problem. But let's make sure we all get that money. At your numbers. I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just
Good
say.
promo. Good promo.
Oh, it's good.
Hey, content's content.
Yeah, contact that promo. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Shoot, you don't score.
You don't shoot, you don't score. You're right.
Swing, your swing. Shoot, shoot.
Call me
Nice
Michael
play.
Jordan. Right. So back to my
Back to what?
Oh, it was yours.
I was talking about who's in control of what in a relationship, because I mentioned something and you disagreed, and like, this is going to be interesting. So remember your previous point, but this is where we're going right now.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I made, again, my opinion, but I made the statement that in a relationship alone is in control. The male is in control of the relationship when compared to females.
Aye.
I never understood the societal norm for men to pick women. Makes no sense whatsoever, ladies. You should never let a man pick you. It's borderline irresponsible letting a man pick you. We are stupid. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to do that. I was with a girl for years, and I hated her guts.
Now, even though females care more, I believe the women care more about the relationship and the label, the title, and the men don't.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's in a heterosexual relationship too. But even though the men don't, they're in control of the relationship. It means more to the women, but the men control the label. This is my opinion. However, what men want in reverse, men obviously are pursuing sex more than women are. I'm not saying each side isn't, but I believe men pursue the sex more, and ironically, that's what I believe women have more control of too. You disagree to that?
Yeah. I personally think
Well done.
women are in control of the relationship than over men. Or like in every aspect. Like I can't, because we're so
Every aspect, so the sex as well.
Yeah. So
Because
because
women are in control of the sex,
because-
which I agree, as well as the relationship.
because they're in control of the sex, they're in control of the relationship. This
I
is
disagree.
this is what I think, and it's not because what I'm saying is either men are weak or men are stupid. We are stupid, but we're not that stupid. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm going to combine the two.
Okay, I'm listening.
You said men are just going for sex, not just going for sex, but are more
In pursuit.
in pursuit of
Yes.
sex. So all their actions, I'm spitballing. All their actions are inevitably to lead to sex. Yeah, they love you and all that nonsense, but inevitably, the goal,
About getting what they want.
the goal and the prize.
It sounds direct, but it's vague. We're just using the scenario. That
the goal and the prize is sex. So like,
Yeah.
And after the sex, they're still gonna love you, but if it's a daily gold star, that gold star is sex.
It's sex, yeah.
Yeah, right. So, why I believe women are in control of the relationship, because they control
The sex.
when you get that gold star. So to me, a woman can turn around and say, oh, let's just use a typical day, right? Babe, I need you to go out. I need you to
Put yourself in a relationship to
Yeah.
get what you can.
clean my car, or get the car cleaned, go shopping, can we go out and have date night? You know, I wanted to sit and chill, whatever it may be, they state them terms, right? The man or the male in the relationship goes, right, cool. I can disagree to all these terms, right? I can say no to all of them, but all that's going to end up for me is a headache, a load of arguing, and probably tears, and no sex.
And no sex.
So, for the simple life, yeah, cool, babe, we can do all that. We can do all that, no problem.
That's so much to say or somewhere to go for this. Okay, I get it. In terms of control, if you control one, you control all.
Yeah.
So if you control Thor, you control Asgard.
In theory, yes.
In theory, okay. But that goes both ways, as you know. But also based on not personal experience, but how I or maybe we see the world too. So first of all, that's the same in both ways.
Yeah.
How many girls do you know that jump through hoops by throwing it back to the mandem for that relationship status? How many side chicks are there compared to side men? There's more side chicks. What the side chicks want more than anything, they're giving up all the bunda, they're giving up all the bunda, all the pussy, because they believe their end goal is the relationship. Girls happily believe or allow themselves to believe the lies or the ditto effect Greek brothers or the Venus Flytrap brothers too, because they believe if they give them the man what they want, they'll eventually get that title. Jersey Shore, all these other TV, I just use that for example, but if they just simply do what the man does,
Go Vinny! Go Vinny!
you've embarrassed, got me into that shower, Baron.
Great show.
I still haven't watched all of it. Probably won't.
Oh yeah.
But even in the stupid Love Island, it happens both sides in there because when you compress people in a room,
By the way,
these long term situations that usually last over like months or whatever, it happens all in a compressed area, a concentrated area where the men are doing everything to get with a girl and the girls and everything with a girl.
Love Island
Because
starts again.
yeah,
Love Island starts again at the end of June. Anyway, carry on.
yeah, we gon' let us know if you want us to do like little chats about Love Island.
Got a text.
Can't wait for that. But yeah, it's like in that area, girls be like, oh yeah, we're not a thing, controlling the relationship. But as soon as the guy is in, as a new girl comes in, and that girl shows interest, that's when the girl goes,
So
maybe I'm interested.
So here's the
But it goes both ways too.
Here's the
No.
medium ground, right?
Okay.
The medium ground.
Mm.
I think men control everything up until the relationship. So men for the relationship status, you're saying women go out to actively seek that relationship status, and
Yeah.
that's in control of the man.
They want to be the man's woman.
Yeah,
period.
but that's in control of the man.
So they're doing everything to get that title.
to get
of
the
relationship,
to get the
of wifey.
title,
Yeah.
to get that title, the man's in control.
Yeah, and in control is the man's getting all the pussy he wants.
Yeah, but he's in control.
He's in control. Yeah.
He decides the terms and conditions. The girls can play the game, but the man that made the game.
Okay, yeah.
They can play.
Okay.
They think they're playing it. Like, oh,
If I follow the rules, I'll get what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the man makes the rules.
like yeah, but the man makes
Okay.
the rules, right? As soon as they get to that Poké League of relationship, remember Pokemon League where you had to go and beat the boss to
right to the top, yeah.
Jesus
Final boss.
Christ. Yeah, right. The women's in control. The minute the man turns around and says, "You know what, babe, I want us to be together." The minute she says yes, cool, switch.
So you're saying
Back to me,
up
please.
until the relationship.
Up
As soon
until
as-
the relationship.
As soon as the woman gets what they want,
Mm-hmm.
then of course, yeah. How many like even in
But
all
that's
the
what-
TV shows, I can find that's a healthy compromise in terms of the single life race. Said the man's in control because the man knows that. I'll be that brother. She wants me to be in a relationship with him.
I'm gonna
So-
say something mad controversial.
Okay.
Right.
To your statement or my statement?
Just in general.
Okay.
No matter how much all you women think you're in control, you're not. Not until you're in a relationship or you're in a situation with another male.
That's when you hold the keys. That's when you got the sauce.
I'm telling you.
Until then, this is why I can support that too, because
Yeah, in
women
control.
think they're in control of the sex too, which is fine. Power to the people, and go power to. However, sadly enough, unfortunately, I can side with you, ladies. Unfortunately enough, there are more girls. There are more guys out there that are thirsty for girls, and there are girls for guys.
Yes.
Guys shoot their shot more often, more frequently, and openly say, "I'm here for this" and whatever.
So if they're not gonna-
if a girl tries to play hard to get because they're playing their games, because obviously they're playing their relationship game, that's cool.
And if they're not gonna get it from you, they'll go and get it from
Because the
someone
man
else.
will be like, you know what, Tanisha's like, I don't know, 10 steps to getting what I want,
Yeah.
but
Sandra,
I was gonna say Latoya.
I know.
Sandra and Latoya. A is 10 steps. It's going to be like, A is looking at a good 6 months investment, going to money, but I can get the same return
In a
on
minute.
a 2 week investment, and then next to that 2 week, I can get that same return tomorrow.
And the day after that.
After that.
So it's true.
Interest free, you get me? And unfortunately, and I'll be raw, your pussy could be like the best in the world, but to random,
It's not easy.
pussy's pussy.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but we agreed that we're always going to be
Sorry.
truthful. I'll be honest. To the random now, they're like, "Oh, you're ruining the game." Shut up, man.
Sorry.
Like, the girls are smart enough to know it, but they're just
Girls
they're
know.
deluded.
Girls-
Girls know. Because
girls
girls
know
know
the
if they play too hard to get and they're not getting their replies back instantly, they don't go, "Oh, he's ill," or "Is this?" Is like he's probably out there messaging some next chick, and he probably is. Because on a real, the game that you're playing, you don't want to play. It's probably the right game because you want a certain man and you want to make sure he's
And that's
X, Y, and Z.
fine.
But
And that's
maybe
fine.
he's not there, so he just goes, "You know what? Fuck it."
And you know what? The right man will come along and will, in the end, you will get that right man.
Facts.
Tell you.
Facts.
In the end, you'll get that right man.
But you
So
can't be upset.
Stop. What's driving me insane?
Tell him, fam. I know
What's
you're going. I
driving
know
me
where you're going.
insane
Tell him.
is stop turning around and saying all you men are the same because the one brother isn't the man for you. Right? Clearly, if you're setting your boundaries up straight, if this guy is interested in you, if he wants to get to know you on a deeper level other than sex, I'm telling you now, he will do it. He will move earth, wind, fire. He will airbend. He will fly. He will go and find all the Infinity Stones and click that finger. I'm telling you, he will do it because he's trying to get to know you.
That 10-step phase that you're putting him through,
he will do
he
it.
says, I will do 20, I will do it twice to master the game.
I will tell you now what will turn off a man if you try and tell him things he's not trying to do. So, for example, if this was me, right, and I'm trying to get to know you, and I'm saying, you know what, yeah, I want to get to know you. Like, I want to take you out. I want to speak to you. I want to know you on a deeper level.
Stuff, yeah.
And you're turning around to me and saying, nah, you just want to beat. Instantly, I've gone, nah, fuck off.
Okay.
Because
or if I get what I want, I'm gone because I just want to be.
Because in my mind, you've already got a prejudgment of me. I've come along and I've got a prejudgment. I'd rather you say from the outset, look, I don't trust you men because of X, Y, and Z, so I'm gonna have my guard up.
Cool.
I would much rather you say that, because if it's flip reverse and I didn't trust any of you girls, because I don't trust any of you girls, right? Or women. I don't trust none of the other species, right? I don't trust none of you, right?
Other species.
If I was to turn around to you and you was trying to get to know me, asking me what my favourite colour is and if I can cook and all this nonsense, and I just turn around and say, why are you asking me this for? You're just trying to beat. Why don't you go speak?
Why are you trying to get to know me for? Really?
Why don't you go speak to one of your 100 many DMs? You're gonna have your back up, right? You think I'm that kind of girl? Yeah, you think I'm that kind of woman? Like, not everyone has this. You're gonna get your back up. So what makes you think that I'm not gonna get my back up when you say the same thing?
And all that does on both parties is that 10-step rule that you've got. You just added more of a barrier. Now I've got to prove to you that I'm not this wasteman that you've pictured me as. And then go through it too.
I understand that everyone has trust issues. Like, I understand
everyone's got trust issues.
I understand
personally
I get
believe
it.
that. We've all got trust issues.
I get it. Right. But I probably have trust issues as well.
You do?
But shut up. But
I'm gonna say everyone does.
Shut up.
You're including everyone.
But my point is, what I'm turning around and saying is, everyone deserves to be treated with a clean slate, clean whiteboard. When a red flag arises, whatever your red flags are, because everyone has different red flags. Whenever your red flag arises, 1 mark. It is then up to you
how many marks it takes
for you to dip. If it takes 1 red flag, see you later, cool. That's up to you.
If you ignored it, that's your fault.
That's your game.
That's your fault.
If you say, I'm going to give him a few more chances, or I'm going to give her a few more chances, and they prove you right from the outset, I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear 0 crying.
And this is also based on where you are. Because the one person, if Mandem's looking for wifey, but you've come across Hot Girl Summer, then you should know that this person's out for Hot Girl Summer based on the test that you're putting them through, because Mandem go through tests too.
Telling you.
Many times, it goes both ways. And so do women too.
You went slick.
If you want a hubby, but you've got
Pump it Steve,
Pump it Peter. If you got Pump it Peter, then you've come across someone that, even he ticks his right boxes, start trying to change them because you knew what kind of person he was or what game he's playing, where he's at in his life right there. You stay with that brother, then that's what you've invested in. Don't try and change people, because as soon as you try and change people and they realize you're trying to change them, you've ruined it. Especially if they're like menacing and they're like, okay, you trying to change me? This is mainly for people like me. I'm gonna fuck you up mentally. Because you've tried to do something that, I don't know, is best for you. That's selfish.
You ain't never getting
I'm going to correct you.
Huh? You ain't never going to wife with these shots.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
I'm not saying people, like, I'm not even going to apologize for it, because if someone tries to fuck me up mentally, then it's a game that I will always win at.
Game's a game. Don't hate the player.
If you stepped into this ring, just know that you stepped in as an enemy. I'm not going to see you as the person you are, because you stepped to me as a certain way. I will treat you the same.
I'll just take it to a lighter note.
Okay, let me just relax. Sorry, I leant forward a little bit too, so I got a little bit here.
Just stop messing with people, and like, you gotta take people from
and know where you are.
Face value.
Know where you are. If you're in a certain way, find people in that same headspace that you're in.
You gotta understand what your lane is. And you gotta understand what junction you're coming off. If you're driving down the M6 and you're trying to go to Manchester, you are not gonna go further than like junction 20.
I can't even give too much like motorway.
Well, no one's probably gonna know it. But my point is, you're not gonna turn off a junction you know you're supposed to be turning off. You're not gonna keep going straight, thinking, oh, I'll get there when I get there. No, know where your junction is at. If you are looking and this is for both parties. If you're looking for a quick fling, let that be known from the start. I don't think
that's what people should do.
I don't think both sides understand if you let it know from day uno, from the start, from the very start.
You said it.
It is then that person's idea to go,
It's
yeah,
both sides.
or no.
I'm here, you're there. Nah, I'm more here than you're there.
There are billions of people in the world. If you're spitting your game,
not enough.
if you're spitting your game to me, and you said, you know what, Jordan, from day one, first message, you know what, Jordan, I just want to let you know from now, I'm not on a relationship thing. I just want to be, I just want to talk, vibe, and have a good time. From then, you turn around to me.
Respect.
You turn around to me. You set your boundary. One, I'm going to respect you because you're being honest. I'm like, you know what, I respect that. Two, I'm either going to say one of two things. I'm going to say, you know what, I respect that, but that's not what I'm on. I hope you find what you're looking for. Peace. Or I'm going to say, I'm about it. Let me pull up. Like, there's only two things that I'm going to say.
No one's wasted their time.
No one's wasting time.
Time is something you can't get back. It's an investment you cannot catch.
On the flip side, you got to do the same thing. Like, if you're looking for something a bit further, you're like, listen, I just want to let you know from the onset, I'm not looking for a quick fling. Like, I actually want to get to know you because I find you attractive or whatever the issue may be. I want to do this. I'm not just looking just to beat and dip. I'm looking for it to be beyond that. You're gonna get the respect of the other person regardless. Like, if you get aired, that means they don't want that.
That's an answer.
Take it as an answer. See you later. Bye. Piss off. Don't turn around and take it as, oh no, now I've got to play some game because I want to. No, it's not a game. It's
Stick to your guns as well. If you're on the I'm ready to settle down, breed up, start a family, but you found someone who's on that YOLO Pompey Peter stuff.
Dip.
Don't lower yourself. Just because you know what you wanted, and then you're gonna get upset later on because I found someone who wasn't for me, but I tried to change. I know it's going back into changing, but I thought I could live that life, and then as they transfer over to the world that I want to, I've got first dibs. It doesn't work like that.
I can't talk from a woman's perspective, which is why I really would like a woman on this podcast to talk to.
In time. Many people have shouted us still.
From a woman's perspective, right? But from a male perspective, you are never gonna change us. I'm just gonna throw it out there now. Our actions and our feelings may change towards you, so we may become more of ourselves. So into you, like for people that, I'll talk about me, when you get to know me to start off with, I am not really an expressive person. I will tell you how I'm feeling in terms of, I'll tell you what's on my mind. If you're getting to talk to me, I'll tell you what's on my mind. I'll tell you if I'm annoyed, I'll tell you if I'm not okay. Like, I'll let you know that. But in terms of expressive feelings, you will not get that out of me, right? There's only a few people that get that out of me now, and I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be one of them, right? But if you was to like get to know me further, and you try to pursue things and blah 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 blah, sooner or later I might start opening up barriers. So to you, that's a change of person, but it's not. I'm not changing the person. I'm showing you more of me until I unconditionally say, this is me.
Or this is what
deal with it. Yeah. But that's not me being sly. That's me just saying, right, you've come into my life, right? Cool. What branch are you going off? What road are you taking?
We spoke about in the first chat. Some people open up straight away and leave themselves vulnerable. Maybe that's their approach. That's fine too. But people are different, and you got to invest that time that you can't get back. That's where you got to know what lane you're in, because that's time you can't get back. But you've got to invest that time to better know a person.
And if you
because
don't,
no one's not always gonna. And even in the early stages, you know, the rose glasses too. Everything's gonna seem fantastic. The longer you know someone, you might see a few cracks in that perfect picture that you believe is for you.
But you need to know it from day. Like, you need to be able to be strong enough and smart enough to go, you know what? Yep, bam, this is me. Like, this is what I want. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were to choose a uni degree, right, and you say, I want to go back to uni, right, and your passion is music, you are then not going to do science, are you? You're not going to go, actually, I'm going to go choose science because all my friends are doing science. No, you're going to go, I'm going to choose music. If you want this job, if you want job A, right, you're going to get job A. You're not going to go and settle for job B just because someone told you to go and do it. No, you're going to go for job A. So do the same when you're picking a partner or you're picking whatever it may be.
Whatever your lane is, it's still a different thing that you like. So look for that.
And no one said it's wrong just to have a little, like, it's 2021. We're not even out of a pandemic.
Shoot shot 2021.
Boris has ruined my birthday.
Have a good time.
Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to go out, if you want to go out and shoot your shots all over the place,
I think this is the time to shoot your shot.
then that's fine. Knock
Listen,
yourself
all the
out.
men them out there that have been chirping this one girl for a whole year, it's time, bro.
No.
It's like it's time.
And do you know what?
And for the girls out there too,
Yeah, I was about to say
if you
the
don't
same
know,
damn thing.
oh, he's been chatting to me. I know he's chatting to others. Save yourself some time. Figure out.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Right. Let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna be as honest as possible.
Right. That's what I don't care. It's not my problem. Right.
Oh.
What is the hottest non-sexual thing
This is
a woman can do for you, like that you find man attractive? What is the hottest thing,
the hottest non-sexual.
non-sexual thing a woman can do to
I
you?
can't say hottest.
Or
because
the
different people-
most attractive? What is the most attractive?
What makes me go, oh?
What is
crap,
the most
even though
attractive
it's
thing?
Not sexual.
What's the most non-sexual attractive thing a woman can do?
Let me answer this 1 second because you answered this question, so I'm guessing you've got an idea of it already.
Shooting a shot.
Shooting a shot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say confidence,
Same
but
thing.
that seems a little bit. But when someone is unapologetically them, like,
Fantastic.
it's just
Fantastic.
that's mad.
Splendid,
but
mate.
Personally to me, I like things that I don't always see. So I hate when like there's a group of girls that go out and you don't know which one you're chatting to because they're all the same. Like they're all putting on this fake. You can tell like when girls watch All Made in Chelsea or whatever. But either way, that you can tell they're the same person. But I would go for the one that is completely different, but not because they're shy or not outgoing. It's because they're unapologetically them, and that's something I've realized in me later on in life because I've always stuck to my category of what I believed or what people would pursue or believe that I would be into, and most of the time it's correct. But I've come across a few people that have not been my type, and it's made me question because even though they're not my even oh man no names, even though they're nowhere near my type or what I ain't gonna say, even though they're nowhere near for what I usually look for or pursue, even in like looks or even body type,
Personality.
their personality is so indifferent but so proud and confident
Demons.
that makes me sit down and go, what the fuck? Like, that makes me go, yo, what? I actually ask myself, what is it about that person that makes me go, wow?
Okay.
And it makes me realize, like, crap, everything that I believed is my perfect person. I know nothing about myself because I realized that even though they've not got, I don't know, number 3, number 6, number 12, and number 15, they've got boxes that I didn't know needed ticking, and I'm like, wow, that's sick.
See, my shooting is shot. There is not, to me, right, personally, there is not, I'm a big believer of confidence as well, but this is why it ties into
I think, yeah, it ties in.
Right. There is nothing sexier than a girl, a woman that just straight up, like, I want to get to know, like, just shoots their shot. Like,
It doesn't have to be like a big gun, you know. It doesn't have to be like, yo,
I don't need a pick
I'm
up.
gonna send you some pictures.
you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm saying?
airdrop you a picture. It could just be like,
Nah,
yeah,
here's my
that.
titty. Like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It
Not
really
that, who's
doesn't.
there? My left titty.
But what I love is, and I just love seeing it as well. I love women that will just rock up. I think that's why I love America so much, you know, because in America,
Outgoing confidence. And
outgoing confidence. Like, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Like, it's just like, yo, I like you. I don't know
shit.
Like, it's just, that's what I like. I just like the confidence of it because it just shows that you don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't care.
You don't care what men them think of you. Not like, oh, who's this fast thought chick going around asking out man them.
You
Just
just-
like, oh, she just got rejected, but she don't care.
Yes, don't care.
Her day's not ruined. She's like, she shrugged it off and was like, okay, I'm having a drink with my girls anyway, but I just saw you looked attractive. You know what? Well,
It's-
not number. Number seems to be a little too far.
I just wanted to get
I
to know
wanted to
you.
know you.
Can I get you a drink?
Like, oh,
I'm telling.
let's go outside and have a chat in the smoking area. All right, cool. I don't smoke. I can hold my breath. Let's do
I'm
it.
telling you now. I can hand on heart say, I believe 99% of mandem will pursue you if
Pursue
you go
more
shoot.
of the girls that shoot their shot than
Yeah.
it's like sit. Like,
No
if
matter.
you're going to a club and there's girls that are, all of them are fuego fire. All of them are fuego, and they're all sitting down waiting for you to come over. the ones that are having a good time, not caring what you think of them, are the confident ones, are having effort, like are just there for them, or the ones that literally approach you. They're the ones that get remembered the most.
I'm telling you,
because they're the ones that stand out. They're the ones that.
they're the ones that are in the group. They're the ones that are in the group chat. They're the ones that go, yo, remember that girl to just come up to us and was like, yo,
Yeah.
I like your vibe. Come vibe with
Great
us and the
example.
girls. Like, and we're all sitting there like,
They're the ones that all the random are like, yeah, do you remember the group of girls? Yeah, but do you remember that one? Oh, no, that's the one I want. Oh, that's the one I.
The one
no,
that-
but she was fire. That's not even your type. Yeah, but there's something about her because she's
the one that come up.
The
and
one
just
that
like,
approached
yo,
him was
come-
like,
come vibe with us, like,
was
because I like your vibe.
faking that fake ass attitude and trying to be all, I don't know,
You're not
Kim
for me.
Kardashian, Kim Kardashian foolishness.
Shut up.
You're gonna have to try harder for that.
Shut
or-
up, Sandra,
Oh, you
with
know,
your porn star. Like, I'm
If
just.
you want a basic porn star martini, girl, that's gonna be quite a lot of people. But okay.
My point is.
No, I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to making too many porn stars. If you look at a cocktail sheet when you go to a bar,
Nah, porn
and
stars.
you look for a while,
Porn stars bank
huh? No. If you look for a while, you know what you do. The bartender's waiting, and you say, you know what, me and my girls would have a porn star tree.
I'm out that life now.
There's nothing wrong with it. If you know what you want, that's fine. But
Porn stars bank still. Like,
I'm not saying all the porn star tree goes, because I know a few of them, they're quite friendly. But in terms of categories, there is a category of certain girls that all act the same. You can look up, they all dress the same, talk the same, look the same.
I just want someone anyway, individuality, like that's unapologetic individual. And you don't even need to be out there with it. You know, I don't. If I've got you on socials, I don't need you to be like, I am different. Like, it doesn't need to be like that. But
I love them doing that.
no, it's true. It's like, I'm different, and I want you to know it. Cool. If that's in your vibe, that's your vibe, whatever. But if you're unapologetic, like, you know what, I find you funny. Like, I think you're cute. Like, what's the chances of? Blah,
I'm
blah, blah.
doing this. What are you on?
I'm not.
Can we
even-
get together?
Like, it's
It
just
doesn't have to be too intense.
just
I would love to hear this from a girl's perspective.
keep it simple, stupid. I said it at the start of this thing, man. Keep it simple, stupid. Because if you're coming on to me with that kind of energy, I'm 99% of men. I'm telling you now.
You're gonna be there. You're the one that we're going to remember. Regardless if you think,
the other ones
I'm
that
not the
you're
type of
remembering.
girl they'll go for.
I can,
You can with that personality, that
I
confidence.
can remember people. I can remember women from like 2009.
I can go back. I remember their faces. I
Back
remember
in
their
time.
names. I remember their acts. I remember the conversations we had.
I could turn around and say, yo, I could say it now. Yo, do you remember X who done this? And you'll be like, yeah I do.
Because she's wearing this dress.
Yeah, bro. But the point is, it's just
Remember Madrid?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's
And
just
Barcelona.
yeah. I do. I remember
Exactly
all
the
four of them.
people. Huh?
I remember all four of them.
Yeah.
I got two of them on Instagram.
Alright.
One of them don't reply. We're trying to stay friends here. I'm trying to get flown out
Well, if
on
that
a yacht in a thong.
is that that's that.
Trying to get flown out, but my point is like, I remember the confident ones, and it's great.
It's rough. That
It's good time, mate. But I'm gonna get heat for none for reply.
I'm gonna get hit with the porn stars.
Let me just put
'cause I
a
know so
disclosure.
many cool girls. I know so many cool girls that get porn stars and
Yeah,
porn
yeah,
star
you're
trees.
gonna You're gonna get it. And I'm
If
gonna
you know
get
who
it.
you are, you know I respect you.
You're gonna get it, and then I'm gonna be like, why is my being so mean? and my argument's gonna be, if you listen to the first podcast,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you and say,
that-
stop running to me and go ask the
what I
man
can say is whenever someone has a problem with me, they go to Jordan.
first.
How mad is that?
At all hours at night. At all hours at night.
You're a night owl.
Shut the fuck up, man. at all hours at night, man. Just coming up with your bullshit, man. I ain't got time for it. I got time for you.
I
ain't
feel
got time
like
for it.
men versus women is gonna have a lot of concepts, but that's the first one.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
I got a lot out. I'm really happy with
I
it.
feel like for the next one we need to get a woman on here so they can argue. So maybe two, because I feel like depending on how headstrong that one person is,
Nah, bring 'em.
having me and you, and as a male perspective.
Okay, if you know us, then you know what kind of people we are. If not, just come through anyway. We can respect the conversation, and I can tell if we tread into lands that are
I would
not
just
for treading.
I'm just saying I would like to, because it would be.
Give me a reason to get another table. Oh, that's go where that's smart.
Plus, I think we're very argumentative, and I know the people that roll through here.
Argumentative.
I feel like the people that roll through here as well will be argumentative, and it will be a good conversation to have. because we know headstrong women. We know some very
Yes.
headstrong women
Yes.
that will come on here and clap, man.
Some of them can't come on here, to be honest.
But so the ones that can,
You know what they can? You know what they can? I actually told them they can, actually. You know which one I'm about.
yeah, the ones that can, that's fine. But like I said, I tell you this now, I'm not holding any punches.
Remember, it's no shade. There's nothing personal. Remember, it's we haven't introduced the No Shade podcast. Nothing personal.
Did we introduce
nothing
it at the start?
We didn't. We did.
How are we doing it at the
We
end?
just did episode 2. People see the pictures, man. They know it's.
Numero dos. How we doing it at the end?
That's what we should do. Introduce the name, the number, and the podcast name.
Probably.
There you go.
There's your introduction.
There's the intro.
Maybe an outro, but we'll figure that out as it comes along.
We were going to use the outro of our clothing line, but we haven't really gone live with it just yet.
So we're gonna have to wait.
You are ungotta reality, but we gonna wait on that until we confirm our slogan because we've got loads. But meh. But until then, that's I think it's coming to episode 1 of Men versus Women. We might have more episodes coming up. But in regards to
Podcast numero
this is
dos.
podcast numero dos.
Numero dos.
This is part 1 of episode 2, Men versus Women.
It's only an hour and 10 long as well. That's not bad.
I'm
not
not
bad.
I'm just gonna throw the video. I need to make sure I get that.
This can go in there. This can be a 55-minute chat.
Alright, we out. OJ
Go on. No.
Entertainment.
I'm not.
OJ TV.
I'm not.
OJ TV.
I'm not actually.
OJ TV.
I'm actually
Roy
not
Jordan, original Juice TV.
Do you know what? Do you know what really annoys me? Right before we go off here.
Oh God! What?
That
Is it
you,
me?
yeah,
What?
that you
What?
actually don't know your socials, right? So
That's it.
No, I don't care.
I'm not too much on social.
I don't care.
I'm there, but I'm not there. I don't
don't-
care too much on social.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to look at my phone. All right.
How can someone say you doing a podcast
I
and not
made
care for
a
socials?
mistake.
Like, how do you promote?
Allow me.
How do you promote on your socials?
You.
No, there's not me anymore. Like there's 2. Like I don't care.
It is a problem. It is a problem.
You either get with it or find a new person.
It's funny. It's finding a new person. Bear in mind, I've made all the graphics for this.
I'll do
all the
interviews.
editing.
I'll do interviews.
It's my light.
I'll do
It's my
interviews.
it's my camera.
But it's my mic.
Take the mic. I got 2.
Oh.
Let it carry on. It's my house. Carry on.
No.
I'm changing.
No.
It's the original TV.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We'll
Take
do-
the juice.
do it
I'm
on
the
the
original.
I go to my house. I'll do it at the grass. I'll go to Sutton Park and stand there with a microphone like, hey, you want to be on the podcast? Hey, do it.
Yes or no? What do you mean no? See what they. You want Juice TV?
Oh my god! But get to those socials. So I'm gonna.
All
do
right,
this.
man.
If you don't know, if you haven't already, go follow our Instagram, which is oj.tv_. Thank you very much.
That's one.
Yeah, I actually don't know our YouTube. I actually don't know YouTube. I actually
You
don't.
hear the bullshit.
But my point is, if you
Oh,
if
no
you're
socials because you know one.
No, because if you're here at the end, you already know our YouTube.
I don't need to know the
Anyway,
socials.
you already-
I'm the one who puts them on the screen.
Anyway, you're already on our YouTube. If you're here to the end, you're already on our YouTube, so you don't really know it. But make sure you click that like and subscribe button. There we go. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. There we go. I'm gonna start using that one. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I like that.
Yeah. We will be going live on TikTok at some point. We have made a TikTok.
You can go live on
account.
TikTok.
Well, yeah, we can actually go live on TikTok. Just like an Insta live, you can do a TikTok live.
So what happens? You just
I don't
chat to
know.
people?
I've never done it.
Okay.
But you can do it. Anyway, but we will be dropping our TikTok at some point. So make sure you check out that.
Are we doing TikToks or are we just like putting our?
No, we'll figure that out at the
Oh
later date.
man,
I ain't got
I ain't doing no chopping dances, man.
Into the
I'm out. Going. Done.